All right, neat story here. Chandler woman who gives the gift of life is the first organ donor to experience a hero walk at a Scripps hospital. This is what a hero walk is. Look.
You hear that? No shortage of cheers or high fives as Haley Gibbons is wheeled into the operating room at a hospital in La Jolla, California. Haley recently donated one of her kidneys to a stranger as part of an organ donation chain that delivered another kidney to someone she knew in San Diego who was in need of a transplant.
So the Hero Walk is something that Scripps Health recently created to thank donors and to put them in a positive frame of mind. I don't know if you've ever had surgery before, but it seems pretty intense to have that happen as you're going through there. So Haley Gibbons is a friend of the show. She used to do some cooking segments with us, and Haley's here now. Let's bring you in, Haley.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Thank
What
you.
an amazing thing you did. Tell us briefly your story. How did this whole thing come about?
Well, I had asked and did a prayer in the morning to if I could significantly make a difference in someone's life and help someone. And then I went about my day, and about a month later on Facebook, I see a post from a friend of mine on Facebook for a family member of theirs in San Diego that they needed a kidney. And I thought, well, maybe this is it.
Wow.
And so I signed up for it and went through from beginning to end. It was about 9 months, a lot of tests, but I just kept getting passed to the next round. And before you know it, they said, you're good to help save someone's life.
Wow.
Now, I didn't match that person, but through the paired donation, I was able to give my kidney to someone in Texas. And then a kidney from there came in and gave to the person that I signed up for.
Well, now every surgery has risk. Is this something that you discussed with your family? Were they supportive? Was that a tough one?
Yes, and they were very supportive. So when you donate a kidney, should anything ever happen to my existing kidney, I go to the top of a donation list. So as soon as I was given that information, my sister and family gave me the thumbs up and said, go for it.
Wow.
You know, it's one thing to go volunteer at a food kitchen or, work, which is giving of yourself a lot, but you literally gave a piece of yourself to a total stranger. I mean, you said you just had a prayer one morning. Is that how it came to you?
That really is.
Really?
And the person that had posted the Facebook post is somebody that I know from farmers markets where we started our businesses. And he had donated a kidney to a different family member.
Right.
And so I got to see his recovery, and I thought, well, if he can do it, I can do it. And so we started the process, and sure enough, I was able to give one kidney, but it saved 2 people's lives doing that.
Well,
That's amazing.
tell us a little bit about that recovery process. For someone that's thinking maybe this is something I can do,
Yeah.
what does all of that look like?
I am under a month of donation.
Wow.
So
You look good.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel great. I'm still a little bit sore, but it's I'm doing really, really well. And come July, I'm going to be back on the tennis courts.
Oh,
So really, there's not going to be any restrictions. Immediately, my existing kidney took over. And it's amazing what the body can do. I had 2 really fantastic kidneys. One got to save someone else. Dialysis, both the recipients were dependent on that. And there's only so long you can do that. And people are on the waiting list for years. And living donation takes years off of that list and really helps someone. And a living organ really is so much easier for the recipient to receive and recover from, and a longer life for them too. A living kidney has an estimated of 20 to 30 years use.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big, big difference.
And tell us briefly, we're almost out of time, tell us about that hero walk, because that was pretty neat. Were you expecting that? Do you know what's going to happen?
No, not to anything like they said, we've got something going on for you. And then it was just hundreds of people and high fives and just absolute excitement. And I have to say, going into the operating room, you could not be on a bigger high than having all this love and support from staff members that they're there to help give life. But they were thanking me and encouraging me for just having the organ to do that. But they're the ones who make it happen.
Yeah, well, Haley, you stepped up in a big way.
Well, thank you.
you
Great
for sharing
seeing
your
you.
story.
When are you going to come back and cook with us again?
Really soon, we've got some
Okay.
great sauces to show.
Oh, we love a good sauce. Great talking with you this morning.
Great, thank you.
All right, let's get